What is up? Welcome to my 15th and final NIL video. I just want to say a huge thank you to you guys for allowing me to do this for so long. It's been incredible. I've enjoyed every second of doing these, and it's been awesome, especially having done this for 15 months, being able to look back, especially over the course of my senior year. That was my last year of school ever, last year of college, so being able to look back at that is awesome. But anyways, as you guys saw in my last video, I have graduated college. And I start my job tomorrow. Today is Wednesday, May 13th. I'm in Jacksonville now. You can see the apartment. There's my suitcase, but I'll get into a little bit more details with that in a second. Kitchen area, bedroom. So, nice area. I got this Airbnb for about 3 months while I try to figure out what a more like long-term solution would be. Probably gonna get an apartment around here. I know there's some close to the stadium, in the office in Jacksonville. So a lot to figure out, but what sucks is we shipped my car down here last week, and we were told it was gonna get here like Monday or Tuesday. Obviously today's Wednesday, I start work tomorrow on Thursday. They tell us that my car is gonna be here Monday, Tuesday. No problem, awesome. Well, it's Wednesday, it's not here. Now they're telling us, hey, it's not gonna be there till Thursday. Well, I can't pick my car up on Thursday. I have work. So that's a little bit of a dilemma there. And it also has like all my work clothes. Like my dad said, you can sit there, pack a suitcase for 3 to 5 days. Like you'll need it without your car. So I did that. So now I gotta go somehow buy more work clothes. Not ideal, not what I wanna do. It's a weird situation. But regardless, I'm here, I'm in Jacksonville. I start work tomorrow. I'm excited. Like I'm ready to go. Obviously, a little nervous too. Like it's a new chapter of my life. So we'll see. But yeah, can't wait to take you guys through May, and I'm excited. Well, it is Thursday, May 14th. It is my first day of work. Pretty nervous. Came up super fast. Literally, I think it was 2 weeks ago today on this date. I found out I got the job. So it was fast. So in a span of 2 weeks, I got this job, signed my offer letter, found a place to live, graduated college, drove all the way down to Florida, moved myself in here, and am now starting work in the span of 2 weeks, which is crazy. So I'm excited. It's been kind of a roller coaster. It's been hard for me to process everything, because it's happened so fast. But this is the start of my career. We'll see where all this takes me. Happy to be here. I'll let you guys know how the first day goes afterwards. But yeah, big day today. Just like that, I'm off for my first day of work. So my first 2 days of work, I work Thursday, Friday. I'm recording this on Saturday, May 16th, I think. It is Saturday, I'm just not 100% sure on the day. 14th, Thursday, yeah, 16th. But anyways, first 2 days were cool. Prior to this clip, like you guys saw some pictures. I want to take a bunch of videos. I want to take a bunch of pictures. It's really hard, one, because I don't want to like stick out like a sore thumb. Like I don't want to be like the guys like, oh, I just started work and I'm like recording. Like I don't want to be that guy. Like, people would notice. At least they wouldn't notice, but like in my head, I'm like, oh, people will like, what is he doing? So I want to be professional about it. So I'll try to get some more for this video, but like the office is so cool. I mean, it is unbelievable. Like it just opened. I think February was when they all moved into their office. Prior to that, they all worked in the stadium. Jacksonville, the Jaguars are rebuilding their stadium. They're calling it Stadium of the Future right now until they get a name for it, and that's just going to be whoever bids the highest to have the stadium name. Right now it's Everbank. It'll probably still be Everbank, but with the new stadium, $1.4 billion, like there's going to be a lot of companies that want to bid for the name. So it was super fun. It was a lot of training. Thursday was a lot of HR, a lot of like gambling training. Obviously, working for an NFL team, you can't sports gamble at all, period. I think that's a Jacksonville Jaguars rule. Like, they don't want you betting on anything. The NFL policy is obviously you can't bet on anything NFL. Fantasy football, which you guys do, you can do fantasy football, but the total pot, not your like what you're putting in, the total pot can't be more than $250. Which for my main league is a problem because we usually all buy in for 200. So I'm gonna have to make some changes with that, unfortunately. But it's been awesome. The Jacksonville area is pretty cool. There's some not so great parts to Jacksonville, and I don't mean that in a bad, but like sketchy parts, like areas you don't necessarily want to be walking around in late at night. But really nice area. It kind of has like a Georgia feel almost. Feels more like Georgia than Florida. I don't know if any of you have been to Jacksonville, but that's kind of my take on it. Obviously, I haven't even been here a week yet. But it's been awesome. Work is awesome. I'll keep you guys updated, but a lot of stuff we're doing in the office. Like there's a golf league that starts next Friday, so I'm going to do that. Great way to make friends. All my coworkers are amazing. There's 6 people in my team, and then our boss is 7, but the 5 other people around my age in my team are unbelievable. And it's kind of 192 employees, and I am the youngest one there, which is kind of cool. I think it was like a little scary first day. Like you walk in, everybody's got all this experience, and you're like, I graduated college a week ago. Like I don't know how prepared I am. I'm prepared. I'm ready for this, and I'm excited. And it's my time here has been great so far. Again, it hasn't even been a week, but I'm really looking forward to everything Jacksonville has to offer in this job. It's a really unique opportunity, and I'm excited. But today, like I said, is Saturday, so obviously working 9 to 5 every day, like you guys understand, it's hard to do any errands. So today I got a lot of errands to run, and then after that I will probably drink, go out, just explore a little more, see some stuff I might not have ever seen before. So yeah, start of week 2 here. Just got to the stadium. It is Monday. A lot of training here this week, I believe, before like, I don't want to say work actually starts because it has started, but before like I'm off on my own doing big boy things. So yeah, week 2. And here's just like, that's the office, super nice building, and then that'll be a 4 Seasons, which is right next to the stadium that they're building. But yeah. All right, so it's been a while. It's actually the last day of May. Obviously, I know you guys have seen some clips, but graduated May 3rd. Had to move out of my house a couple days later, my house in Naperville, my college house, because I obviously moved to Jacksonville. And then had a grad party on May 9th in my hometown of Geneva. It was my last day there. I left early in the morning, and so obviously, like, I started work on the 14th. It is now the 31st, so approaching, I believe, this upcoming Thursday will be 3 weeks there. But been in Jacksonville for about 3 weeks now, and it's been fun, but obviously like super hectic, which is why I haven't gotten as much in this video, and I'll probably leak into June a little bit, just to make sure you guys can see some more of that. But a lot of just getting my feet on the ground. It's Sunday, but I'm actually gonna do some work right now, just follow up with some people, things of that nature. But yeah, I'm really enjoying what I'm doing, being in ticket sales and like membership experience, just making sure people are happy. Hardest part, obviously, like rejection. Like, you're gonna go to a lot of voicemails, and then you'll have good conversations, and then you also have like, hey, is this Jacob? Yeah, who's this? It's Alex Porter, Jacksonville Jaguars, and they just hang up or say not in, like, before you even finish your sentence. So I'm learning, but I think I'm doing well. I'm getting really close to a couple closes in my first week of actually selling. We had 2 weeks of training, and it's been fun. Like, the people are awesome. The office is awesome. Tomorrow Tuesday will be a cool day for me. So I'll try to record as much of that as I can. But obviously it's hard, like, starting a job. I don't want to record everything I'm doing at work. It's just a unique thing, But but I'm having fun. I led the team on Thursday in hustle, meaning like out of the 33 people in the sales department, I led the team in outbound activities. So for me, calls, emails, and texts, led the team in total number. And then led in talk time. I was on the phone for like 2.5 hours Thursday, which is pretty good because obviously a lot of people send you a voicemail. So I'm just hustling, doing what I can. I think I'm making a good first impression, and it's been fun. Obviously doing it every day. I'm sure at some point it'll get a little monotonous, but I'm enjoying it. The people are great, the place is great, and I'm super happy. So I'll like show you guys a little bit of what I do, I guess. How to sign out, but I'll like so like here's my screen. Obviously I got my email. These are like some of the maps. Like this is like how to talk to people while I'm getting familiar. Obviously we have a Teams chat. And then I do everything through like Salesforce here. So this is where I contact my people. I gotta sign in, but yeah, I mean it's fun, it's cool, and I'm happy. So I'm gonna try to get you guys, like I said, I'll leak a little into June here. Ran some errands today, doing some work now, but I'm gonna try to get you guys as much as I can. It's just been so hectic for me, but I'm gonna get you guys some more content. Don't worry.
Alex Porter, if you can join me at the front up here.
Yeah.
We know why Alex is up here, right? Alex did something that's really important. Everyone remembers what that first sale feels like, that adrenaline rush. And we want to make sure that we show love because Alex was one of the first to do it as a sales executive here. Alex, I'm going to turn it over to you to talk a little bit about how it came about and what the sale was. And then we got a pretty special moment to do after.
Yeah, first off, Mick, huge help. My Arctics was not working, so we transferred the call to his phone, did it all on his computer. So thank you to Mick for that. Chris, obviously training, but I mean, obviously like super cool experience, graduated college like a month ago, so being here just feels awesome. And then obviously starting to see some of the results is super cool, and I'm doing it with a lot of really great people. So I'm just excited. I'm happy to be here, and yeah.
Yeah.
Has always been, I hope you don't like that tie, because we're going to go ahead and cut that off for you. And then you may have done the second part a couple of times in the last few years, but we want to make sure we see your go-to touchdown celebration. We're going to cut the tie, and then we want to see that celebration.
I mean, all right. I don't know this. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Probably just going to
That's why I just whipped the mayonnaise.
Whenever I wore like my Brooks brother, like nicest tie that day.
Duff.
Like you could do something to make them go out with it.
Yeah. Remember I wore it.
Yeah. Woo!
Alright guys, that's a wrap.
Good morning, everyone. It is June 8th. No, I'm running a bit into June with this, but cool day today. It's actually media day for the players. So they asked a bunch of people in the office to come help out with that. You can see I'm still not entirely moved into my place. Looking to find a new apartment though, and hopefully I'll have room for some of this stuff so I don't drive around Jacksonville with my car full. But media day for the players. Get to help out. Should be a really cool experience. I'm excited to do it. Don't know how much I can show you guys. But it should be pretty cool. I'm excited. It's about 6:30 in the morning. So yeah, I'm ready to get after it. What's up, everyone? We got a lot. I'm going to say this might be a very long clip. Made it to the end of this video, which I don't think this video is very long. Listen to this. Large part of this is going to be a thank you, guys. But this is the end of my May video. I'm recording this on June 10th. May was so hectic. Obviously, I graduated on May 3rd. I moved to Jacksonville May 11th, I think is when or May 10th might have been when we left the house. So it's been crazy. There was so much going on between the day I graduated, immediately packing everything up, moving out, and you know, I tried to get you guys clips. It was just a lot, and I started work on the 14th of May, and like today I was at work for like 12 hours. It's a 9 to 5, but I'm a new employee. I want to stand out. So it's been a lot, but really the more important part of this video, I want to thank all of you. I know, Aaron, you were the one that reached out to me, and you know, I am so grateful for that. And I say grateful not in any sort of dollar amount. Obviously, especially being in college, playing 2 sports, as you guys saw, like, I don't have time for a job, so the money helped. I'm very grateful for that. But this experience, this will be my 15th video. I've done this for 15 months now. It was unbelievable. When I got to Jacksonville, I recently watched them all back, start to finish, the 14 videos that are already up. And I was amazed. It was so cool to like have those, right? Like, you know, I'll always have the memories of everything, and you know, you take pictures places you go, but to have videos and for me to go in depth about certain things and how I was feeling in that moment and watching some of those back, like it's not something a lot of people get the chance to do. Like I'm just amazed and so grateful. Like I remember in March of 2025 it was, which is crazy that it's been over a year. I was sitting in my rhetoric and public discourse class, bored as hell, and I get an email with Aaron and our assistant AD on it talking about NIL and the contract, and it's crazy that it was random. Like, I know it had to do with my last name kind of sounding like beer, Porter, but I mean, it could have been anybody. And again, this isn't about the money. I'm so grateful for the money, but the last 15 months doing this, like, I know I could have done better in some videos. It's hard. Some months I was very busy, and like I wasn't necessarily always thinking, okay, I got to pick up the camera, I want to record this. There's so many things that I wish I would have gotten on camera, especially being here, but being new, and it's weird in the NFL because you don't know what can be, like, I go to practices and stuff, but I can't record that. So there's like this level of like, hey, this can't be seen by the public and all that. But having all of this is incredible, and I am so grateful that I had this opportunity. So thank you, Aaron. Thank you to all of you. It's crazy that we did that. You guys had a whole fantasy football season. You're probably getting ready to draft somewhat soon. And I remember making the first video talking about toilet bowl loser or whatever it was, and all that stuff. And it's been an awesome 15 months for me in being able to look at this and to have this unique opportunity. And it's been awesome. And yeah, I guess this will kind of be the last clip of the 15 months. And you know, for no money, nothing like that, I do plan to make a couple more of these. Probably won't be monthly, but I am going to make more of these at some point. Probably take a bunch of videos over 3 months. I'm going to send those to you guys because this was such a cool experience. Again, I don't want any form of money for that, but I'm working in the NFL. NFL season's coming up. Like, I know you guys are all football fans being in the league. I want you guys to see some of that. So I will continue to do these from time to time, and just send them to Aaron so you guys can check them out. But again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. This was awesome. Everything about these last 15 months. I mean, you guys got to see, I lost a national championship, named all conference in lacrosse, had a couple other accolades, living in a house with my roommates, my graduation, moving to Jacksonville to work for the Jaguars. Like, there is so much you guys got to see, and so much that I'm grateful I get to look back on and be like, wow, like, that's awesome that I got to do some of the things, but also that I have it on camera and I have stuff like that. So again, thank you very much. It's weird knowing that, you know, this is kind of the last clip of 15 months of videos. So appreciate all of you guys. Stay in touch any way we can. So grateful. I know this was super long and I was rambling. Just want you guys to know that I'm very grateful for all of it. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. And even though this month was limited, I hope you enjoyed my June NIL video, or my May. You see, that's how long it's been. My May NIL video. Thank you, everyone. Seriously.